Miss Rosalina. She said her name is not Rosalina. I know, but I'm just going to call her that in real life because I really like to call her Miss Rosalina. She said, well, that's not her name. You should ask her if that's okay if you call her Miss Rosalina. That little girl called me Miss Rosalina all day. And such a pleasant visit. And then she told me, I'm feeling very depleted. Like my battery power is like at 10%, and I really need to go recharge my battery. I said, oh, well, how do we recharge your battery? She said, I have to go lay down. I said, oh, you want to go lay down? And she said, yeah, I'm gonna have to go lay down for a little while because I'm really like depleted. I'm going to be at 1% really, really soon. And I said, oh, okay. Well, you can go lay down. And so she went in the bedroom and she went and laid down. And then she said, do you have a TV? I was like, no, I don't have a TV. And she says, okay. She went and laid down, and she was gone for like 5 minutes. And she came back. She says, "It's not working. I'm not feeling recharged yet." I said, "That's because you didn't leave yourself on the charger long enough. Plus, you have to lay down, put both your hands together, and put your hands like this, and then you have to lay on the pillow because your hands, the pillow, and the bed all together is the battery power pack. And if you don't do it like that, you're not going to get recharged." We came back in the room 5 minutes later. She was knocked out. Such a beautiful visit. I will not say out of the mouths of babes and just all of the things. Her name is Kiel. All of the things that Kiel was saying, it was just like, you know that God is in the room when children are in the room because they're gonna give you unconditional love. They're gonna give you unconditional words. They're not gonna be censored. At all. And it was so good. And her mom, oh my God, Lachey, her mom, first of all, her mom is a whole beast boss. Just, yes, unfiltered for sure. Now, y'all know we've been talking about becoming this $11 million club. And we're not sure how God is going to do that. We know it's going to happen, but we're just not sure. This lady walked up in my house with $1 million car rental company. 35 cars, $1 million. And her car rental service is a service that she has multiple ways to rent with a major credit card or without. Now, y'all know in our community, to be able to rent a car with cash is unheard of. And 2025, she had some setbacks, but in 2024, she was voted #1 car rental service in Georgia because of that. So many 5-star reviews. So she had one little year rest and she's restarting. And guess who gets to work with her? She got my car for rent right now. Somebody got it. And I went and picked up my second car and it's going out today. What? And y'all know I had been working on this deal for a while. And now all the payments is due and the cars wasn't rented from the previous deal. This lady walks, because I said, God, this is about to blow up. I am $90,000 in debt in cars. Me, 90 grand. And I haven't seen $1 yet. I said, God, I'm gonna need you to fix it. And then I left it alone. You know how you just say, okay, we can't pray and then give it to God and then take it back. I literally said that morning when I woke up, because now payments are due, people calling me, and I wasn't supposed to be responsible. Supposed to be the business partner responsible. My job was to acquire the vehicles, and I did. I just laid in my bed and I said, God, this one is for you. This is your business. And I met that lady hours later. Hours later. And she said, oh, we can pick those cars up right now. Um, Let me call my guy so I can get the trackers put on, because we don't do nothing without trackers. That's what I was running to do when you was talking to me, Noreen, because all of that happened in not a planned fashion. She was like, let's get the trackers on. The second car gets the tracker put on this morning. I don't even know how I'm going to get around now because my cars is gone. But guess who not going to have to make them payments from out my pocket? When that song say the song says one manifestation, that's what we heard first, right? The second one we heard was God will work it out. And the last one was, it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Baby, I can't even begin to tell you the things that she said to me yesterday. She was like, I'm going to teach you this whole game. She got a dealer's license. She can buy cars. She said, we're going to buy more. I'm going to teach you how to buy at the auction. I'm going to teach you this whole, I made $1 million with 35 cars. Say what? Say what now again? What business I'm in now? What business is this, God? I ain't see it coming. And when she came here, y'all, I can't wait.
Say what now again?
Say what now again? Say what now again? Tell me what you said, Lord. What we doing? We in the car rental business.
Get them trackers going, Bridges. Or what is that? Not trackers. What is it you always talking about you want?
Man, listen. I'm so blown away by what God has revealed in the like literally I woke up and said the prayer and went about my day and got a call from this young man, Keontae, up in upstate Pennsylvania. I met him on the phone when I had the first healing house. So that's probably circa 2022. Never met him in person. But he said, I was thinking about you last week. And I just decided to call you today because he also gave me a referral for somebody who's dealing with cancer. And then I got another call from another family that's dealing with cancer who somebody told them about me, and they called me and I talked to the husband and wife, and it was the wife's brother. And they was like, the wife was like, can I lock your number and can I keep you? She was like, can I keep you? She was like, oh my God. And then her husband is in the background and he said, man, God bless you. Just God bless you. He said, we have been trying to get answers for so long, and you gave us all these answers in one phone call. And remember how Dr. Tawana said, I could give you all of the answers, I could tell you everything, but you still gonna need me. And they was like, we still gonna need you though. We still gonna need your guidance. I said, listen, you're the healer. You're the healer of yourself. I'm just the guy. And so she said, yep, we're gonna need you to guide us. Can I lock me in too? So a business, 2 new clients. all in the same day. And it was the same day as Noreen's summit, and we knocked that thing straight out the park. If you missed it, baby, you missed it. You missed it. Because it was good, good. Good spelled Guud. Good. Good. And when Lachey came and she finally, she saw the healing house. So that was yesterday, Saturday. Yeah. So I think it started Friday and we completed most of the stuff yesterday. Today is Sunday. In 48 hours of knowing this girl. And Keontae said, "Oh my God." So I'm talking to Keontae about the person with cancer, and we just end up just trying to catch up. And he started talking about something. I don't even know how we got on the cars. And he said, "Cars? I know just let me call. She in Georgia. Let me call her right now." So he called, she didn't answer. And then when I said, "I have the cards," he said, "You got the cards?" I was like, "Yes, I have the cards." He said, "Oh no, I'm calling her back." So she was like home on chill. She told me, she was like, she really didn't want to talk to nobody. She was feeling really down and low and all this. And she said, "My brother called, let me answer again." So she answers the phone and then we start talking. She's like, "He introduced me to so many people." Baby, when she got here we dropped off one of the cars for rental yesterday. So I picked her up and I said, "Well, you're close to my house now, so might as well take you to my house." She walked in and she said, "I feel like I've been here before." She lost her mother, her brother, and her father, like back to back to back. Hurt, broken. And guess what? No family in Georgia, just her and her 6-year-old. I said, "Oh, that's over with now. That's over with." I said, "Wait until you meet my tribe. Wait till you meet my rosebuds." Then she has an acquaintance that called while she was here, and she said, "Where you at?" She was like, "I'm at my new mama house. I'm at my new mama house. This is my new mama house." And her daughter said, "But you have a mom." She said, "I know. Well, now I got two." So maybe her mom didn't pass. Maybe it was just her father and her brother. And when I tell you, I had to bring out the box of tissue so many times because she cried so many times. Just keep saying thank you. And why does God love me this much? How could God answer my prayers so fast? God answers prayers. I
They're
heard
already answered. They're already answered. They're waiting on us to get to the right vibration.
absolutely. Pastor Mike, I just happened to flip through him this morning, and he said, "God does not respond to need. God responds to faith, not need." That made so much sense. Because God knows what you need, but are you faithful that God will take care of it? Will you really hand it over and give it to God 1,000%? And the thing that blew my mind so much was I literally laid on my bed with my hands like this on my pillow and said, "God, if I gotta take the hit, I'll take the hit. But I'd rather not take the hit. I'd rather you work this out." Amen. And sometime after the call, I got the call from Keontae. Keontae got her on the phone, and we were together within the hour. within the hour. I cannot make this up. Yes, what a wow, what a powerful prayer. Yes, Nick, it was listen, short, sweet, and to the point, because God knows. Y'all know before this deal, I had worked on my credit score. My credit score, when I first looked at it to fix it, it was a 535. I didn't even know it was a such thing as fives. They said, oh, it could go to threes. I said, oh, well, I guess I'm doing good. But I got my credit score to a 797, 788, and a 791. But after this deal, it's in the sixes now. And I said, you know what? I fixed it once. I can fix it again. And if I have to take the hit and all these cars get taken, oh well, I tried, it didn't work. Moving along. Yes, it's a game. And then in comes Lachey. And guess what her prayer was? God, I need some cars. She was on the auction when we called her looking for cars to buy. And she said she was getting so frustrated. And that's why she didn't answer the phone the first time, because she said I was all in my head and it was way too much. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to talk to my bro. I'll call him back. She said, but once he called the second time, she was like, hey, come on. Let me answer the phone. Christelle, hey sissy. And so she gets on the phone. She was like, okay, let's get together. She said, when she said that out her mouth, let's get together, she said, I don't trust anybody. I've been through so much stuff. I don't trust nobody. And the fact that she said that it's only could be God. It only could be God, because from the phone call to that afternoon, we was already putting trackers on cars. One car is not here, it's up north. Guess what she said? Oh, don't worry, my recovery company can go get it. Why is people playing with God? God will work out all of it, because all I kept thinking was a $90,000 hit. People talking about making 90,000. I'm about to take a hit for one. But you know what I said? God, I trust you. However it work out is how it's supposed to. Whatever the lesson is that I'm supposed to get, then that's what I'm gonna get. And that's what it's gonna be. And I'm all right with it. God does not respond to need. God responds to faith. What are you faithful about? Then I heard Pastor Mike say, um, thank you, Queen. She said, I sent 100 comments to your live, because what? He said, sometimes there is a mess. Everything is a mess. Your family a mess, the work is a mess, the business is a mess, the relationship is a mess. Everything is a mess. He said, but from the mess comes the mess edge. He said, that's just a mess with a little edge on it. There is no mess that God can't clean up. And sometimes you really just gotta give it over. And once you have given it over, you got to take your hands off. I took my hands off because I ain't got no choice. Because I can't do nothing about it. This one of those things where you got to give it to God so good and so bad because you within your own power could not do anything. I had spoken to Keontae probably since last year. And he said, I thought about you. And then today I said, I'm calling. 24 hours, 48 hours. And how much money do you think I needed to do any of this? Zero, nada, nothing. The trackers is $500 each. She said, don't worry about it, sis. I got you. We in this. We in this. We in this. And she sat at my table and said, oh, plus I cook too. Don't cook for people. She said, my daughter don't eat nobody food. She picky. She cleaned the plate. She said, oh, we live here now. We live here now. What is it that is happening in your world right now that you need to release and give to God?
I love that little girl. We live here now. She knows what to do.
Yes, we live here now. Because the first day I met them, we did the first car, and so I had to trade the car off. So I was with them for a little bit because we had to gas the cars up and all that. And now the second day, they came to the house, got to eat, relax, all that. And she was like, I love this house. We live here now. And then her mom said, we sure do, baby. We live here now. We're going to be here all the time. Because they so isolated, none of their family is here.
Yeah.
She said, I don't have nobody.
You got all of us now.
Hey Maya, I told her all she need is one night at the healing house with all of the rosebuds in the building. I showed her all of the pictures and videos and everything, and she was like, "Oh my God, I love this! The hula hoop, the new edition dances, the barbecue grill, like the whole all the shenanigans." Then everybody on the bed supposed to be watching TV, but not. She was like, "What a beautiful community! Oh my God, thank you for letting me." Letting you. No, that's God. Don't give me no credit. Don't give me no credit. Because this is only something that God could do. I know you yesterday. I know you yesterday.
Good.
I met her Friday, and business was conducted Friday afternoon, and business was completed for the first car by yesterday. And today we complete the second one. I said, can you leave the cars close though, so when they not rented, I can have a car? Because I'm not gonna have no car. But that's okay, because guess what? If that's how these notes gonna get paid, then Nona Carey, come pick me up. That's how we used to do it, right?
Right. While you was talking, I was like, girl, you know you ain't without a ride.
That's
I'm up
it.
here on this treadmill.
Same here.
I already know. I already know. I already know. I said, oh well, we back at it. I get to see my favorite girls again. It's all right. Maya bring me some cardamom tea. And knowing the Carrie come pick me up, take me to the Golden Corral for a fat girl lunch. But I tell you that story because I know that my life is evidence for you. It's evidence for me too, because I'm in it.
Don't call it a fat girl lunch, because we don't want to get fat just because we want to go there to lunch.
Honey, I didn't name it that. That's what Tandra named it a long time ago because we both
Oh,
I'm a size 6 and Tandra got to be a size 4. So
yeah, well,
Tandra
okay.
start calling it.
You all can afford that. All right.
Yeah.
But when I go there, it's the skinny mini lunch.
Okay, all right. I like it.
Same here.
Yes. Yes. And I know that God is using my life as evidence for so many. And when I was talking about it Friday, I said, I can't tell you everything yet because I don't know. But I felt it that it was being worked out. Now, the previous person, they're not happy right now because they fumbled. You dropped the ball. And this is survival for me. Why are you playing? God said, no problem. We got more of those. Because I kept saying, how am I, what is this? And but even when it came up, I said, God gonna work it out. Only God could have plucked us both and put us together. Given us both what we both prayed for. She was on the auction looking for cars. And was frustrated that she didn't find anything. She said, girl, not only did you come with cars, you came with cars from 2026. Girl, we about to. And when I tell you her phone for her business, she touts herself as a 24-hour service so you can rent cars 24/7. And so right now, she answers her own calls. And I listen to her talk to the people. Oh, do you have a major credit card? Do you have a credit card from a reputable bank that you can walk in? That's how she asks. Or do you have Cash App, Zelle, or Apple Pay? And based on that, she gives you the tiers of what your deposit is. And it's still 200, 250, 300. That's still not a lot. And guess what she did in a heartbeat? Got me fleet insurance in my own name. So we covered. Baby, what just happened? What? He said, God will work it out. Work it out. Work it out. That's now a chapter in my book, The $90,000 Dilemma. And the more I thought about it, the more I said, stop thinking about it, girl. I said, you know what I said to myself? I said, well, look like you about to take a hit, and that's okay. And I'm just gonna ride in style until they come get it. What else I got? But God, my God. Yes, Noreen. In the 11th hour. Because right now, only one payment is due. She said, oh, you about to have that by next week. Whose God is you playing with? If God will do it for me, he will absolutely do it for you. So whatever it is that you need to put on the altar, on the prayer line, and put it and leave it. Thank you, Mr. Melvin. Then do it. Give it to God. Bridget told me one time, she said, I don't know why you worrying about no bills. Tell God, them is God's bills. God gave you that place. You didn't walk in that place. Them is God's bills. I'm officially here 6 months and pay rent every month on time. I think I can throw my moving boxes out now. You know how there's always this little voice of doubt in the back of your head? And the little voice says, you better not throw those boxes out because you know you probably gonna have to move. You ain't gonna be able to afford this place.
Where the faith comes in.
That's where the faith comes in. I said, no way. And I had talked to Lachey about that, and I talked to Maya about that too. And they both said, we coming to clean this garage out. These boxes gotta go. Let's break these boxes down. Let's break these boxes down. Let's go. You're not going nowhere.
You can send them to me because I'll be moving at some point.
Yes. It's so many. It's probably 50 boxes out there. No exaggeration. Am I lying, Maya? They piled up to the.
Nope, you're not lying. They're all the way up and more on the side.
Yep.
Too many.
Too many.
Time to go.
Time to go. And I feel comfortable with it. You know what Lachey said? She said, girl, I'm about to tell all the women that I know that they need to be here. They need to come here. When one of her friends called, she said, I can't even tell you how relaxed I feel right now. This place is healing. And so she's explaining it. And so Keontae has a mission for wrongfully convicted people. So he has this whole ministry. So she went up and spent some time with him while they were doing some rallying and raising money and all that. And she was like, I just can't believe my bro made one phone call. And then he also, I don't know if he's a pastor or not, but he runs a prayer line and some other stuff. And so, and Bible study. And so the prayer line was happening while she was here. She picked up that phone. She couldn't get the words out for crying, telling everybody what happened and telling everybody what this house looks like and what it feels like. And Keontae said, she been at this since I met her. And we gonna make sure she got those houses everywhere. Because I already talked to the people that I sent to talk to her. And they're excited about getting healed. He said that work that she do, that's God work. Like this is them. And I'm sitting there in the background, like listening to this conversation as she's explaining her experience being in the house for, she's like, I only been here for 30 minutes. long enough to get, she was like, every space in here is intentional, everything and how she got it. Like, oh my God, how did she even think of this? And it was a bunch of ladies, and they was like, oh, well, I guess we on our way to Atlanta. And so she was like, come on, let's put the prices together. Let's determine what we gonna do. We doing, I'm like, I mean, I did that already, but she was like ready to like, well, give it to me. Cause we about to do this. This is somebody who has put her hands on $1 million multiple times. See, the thing is, we've done the work, but the money hasn't always matched. So now God is bringing people who may have been there, but they might not be there right now. But together, we get to go back. But this time, they taking us with them. So I'm gonna show you the whole game. You're gonna have 35 cars of your own. She from Buffalo, New York. You're gonna have 35 cars of your own. Like, where's the accent? It's like, I don't know, it's like New York mixed with
Vegas or something.
yeah, it's like really weird. Like, I don't even know, like it's another thing in there, something. But she said she Trini too. She Trini too. And her daughter is Black and Puerto Rican. They just a melting pot, them two together. But her sales and business acumen is going to next level. All of us, because she can't wait to meet y'all. She can't wait to tell listen. I think she left last night, maybe 12 or 1. And she was like, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Because she gonna take the car to get the tracker. So you don't gotta do it. I'm gonna do it. I did the first one. She said, I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. You just relax. Okay. I'm relaxed. It's all I can tell you is that whatever it is that is bogging you down, holding you down, getting you or making you feel weary in your own well-doing and what you are doing for yourself, not even what you are doing for everybody else, but what you are doing for you. Understand that God is not far from you. God is waiting for you to show faith, to believe, to trust God with everything. So the question is, do you trust God or do you trust God?
A little bit. No.
That's the question that you have to ask yourself. And when you determine that you really do trust God, give him all of it. Give him everything. Give him the house, the car, the kids, the husband, the wife, the job. Give it all to God. Because see, the other thing I prayed for was peace at work. I'm going to bed 4 in the morning and all that. Like, that has got to stop. It's got to stop. And for the last few nights, one of those nights I got done at 1 a.m. and one of those nights I got done at 2 a.m. I went from 14 employees for 27 locations to now 20 employees for 27 locations. I am almost completely staffed in a week's time. Because I said, God, come on. Like, how am I going to be rested enough to pour out every morning if I can't get a good night's sleep? All of a sudden, we got a new lady that works in recruiting. And she's so attentive and so listens to everything that we ask. And she's getting people through the system where the people before her, it seemed like I didn't have new employees for almost 3 months. And last week I got 5. No, maybe 8. And so, and this time, the thing that I did different was I trained them myself. Did not give them to a trainer to do it. I did it myself so that I could let them know, listen, did you come here to work or did you come here to work? Because if you didn't, let's work that out right now. You could go ahead and go. Because all I want to do is look at my phone from home and see that you are at work. I'm not a micromanager. You will never see me again after today, unless you make me have to come out here to see you again. That's if you got so many complaints, something, I'm coming to see you. But if you just need supplies, you can call me and I'll bring you supplies. God is working it all out if you give it to him. And I shared these things with you because this is what I know. So it's 9:05. Do you want to hear the reading for today? Would you like
Yeah.
some extended programming?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to read it. The cards that I pulled, one says, I accept my uniqueness. Hi, Kimberly. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. And the second one says, love is powerful. Your love and my love, love brings us peace on the earth. Love is all there is. So let me grab our 5 minutes of gratitude. 5 minutes of gratitude says, sometimes the best things are right in front of you. It just takes some time to see them. Oh, Gladys Knight wrote that. Gladys Knight wrote that. Oh my gosh. Yes, right place, right time. We say it every day. We're always in the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right thing for the right reason. We say it in our prayer every day. Yes, she said, I love the closing prayer. Yep, we say it every day. Fill in the 4 blanks. One simple reason to be grateful for living where I live. A time I felt I was in the right place at the right time. Come on, stop. Wait, what? Say it. God is present right here, right now.
Forgiveness.
And in this moment, just close your eyes and say thank you. And give God
Thank you, Lord.
right now. I can't make up the things that happen in this space. I really can't. I say a thing and then I read a thing. That is confirmation that God is here with us. Take a moment and just say thank you. Thank you in advance, God, for what you're going to do for us, for what you are already doing, for moving the people and moving the things that are in our way. We have given it to you, God. These are not our problems. We have given them over to you, and we thank you in this very moment for all of it. You're so good and so gracious to us all. And we say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for working out. We don't even know how you're going to do it, but we know that you're going to do it. So we say thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In the mighty name of Jesus, we say
Amen.
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 A time I felt I was in the right place at the right time. After I just said, we said it in the prayer, I don't pick these pages in advance. I just open the pages randomly every day because we done been through this book 1,000 times. I started to write on the pages when how many on here I got day 913, I read this page. Day 1041, I read this page. Day 1146, I read this page. I read this page October 27, 2024. I read this page February 9th, 2025. I read this page June 21st, 2024. I wrote it on it. That's how many times we've been through this book. And today I randomly open it and it says, sometimes the best things are right in front of you. It just takes some time to see them. Gladys Knight said that. Then the second thing, the second fill in the blank says, a time I felt I was in the right place
Right
at
place at the right time.
as soon as I said what Nikki said. Nikki said, "Oh, this is so good." So I said, "Yep, we're always in the right place at the right time with the right people doing the right thing for the right reason." And then I go back down and look at the book, and it says, "A time I felt I was in the right place at the right time."
Right.
God is showing us that He's right here with us.
And we're in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely, Willette. Something great about today that I may have overlooked yesterday. The greatest benefit of being alive right now. Woohoo! The affirmation in here says, today is the very first day of the rest of my
Yeah.
life. Today is the very first day of the rest of my life. And when you add a little razzle dazzle from Eric Thomas, he says, today is the first day of the best part of my life. I don't know if y'all ready, friends. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's see what Dr. Lori says in My God Today on this May 17th. My God Today. This is 365 devotions for people who might be a little ratchet, but God knows your heart. And so it starts with the words, elevator to the top. Ha, see you later. I'm gone. Ha, big pun. New York. New York. It says, have you ever been in a situation? I'm expecting something good this week, okay? Yes, yes, ma'am. And we touch and agree with you for something good for you and yours this week. We agree with you. It says, have you ever been in a situation where you wanted to take things to another level? Oh, Lord. What'd she say? Perhaps you look good, but wanted to look amazing, so you turned it up a notch at the gym. Maybe you were making good grades, but you wanted to make all A's, so you turned up the intensity on your study. Maybe you had a bachelor's degree and a decent job, but decided to go back and earn your master's degree or your PhD. Maybe you were already in decent health, but decided you wanted amazing health, so you became a vegetarian or a vegan. You simply want to go higher. Some people are content just to ride the elevator up a couple of floors and get off, but not you. You want to take the elevator all the way to the top. I am the same way, so I am with you. It goes without saying that when you decide to make your way to the top, there will be people who are unhappy about your efforts. They enjoy you on the level that you are on and want you to want to remain in your company, but they are not willing to do what it takes to rise along with you. Be very careful with these people. If you sense that they are trying to hate on your elevation or even sabotage it, you will need to tell them, see you later and get going. Read today Philippians 3:13 to 14. All right. That was in alignment as well. Now let's see what Alan got to say. A deep breath of life, daily inspiration for heart-centered living because we are people living from our hearts. So let's see what he says on May 17th. It says the temple, while God waits for his temple to be built of love, men bring stones. Ooh, that's a long name. Rabindranath Tagore. It says, when the church board interviewed me, they asked if I would spearhead a building campaign for the new sanctuary. The minister recounted. I told them that I could not promise a new sanctuary, but I could guarantee that I would build a new consciousness. The movie Field of Dreams taught if you build it, they will come. But what is it that you must build? Because we are spiritual beings, we must nurture our thoughts and attitude above all else. If we think in harmony with truth, the outer forms will take care of themselves. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all else shall be added unto you. What is the use of building a sanctuary, home, or business if it is not filled with love, light, laughter, and service? There are huge edifices built to God that are conspicuously devoid of caring, compassion, and acceptance. And there are small and humble churches, businesses, and families that are holy temples because they are founded on love. Remember, the essence is always more important than form, and all else shall be provided. May my life make my life a temple to your love. May everybody I meet feel safe, cared for, served, and uplifted in my presence. My life is my gift to God, and my religion is love. Come on, that's exactly what happened yesterday with this young woman in my home. May everyone I meet feel safe, cared for, served, and uplifted in my presence. If I show her this, she will tell me, that's exactly what I said to you. Because that's what she said. I feel safe here. And I haven't felt safe in a long time. And she cried some more. I said, girl, we're going to run out of tissues. Stop crying. She said, but no, I just want you to know that I feel so safe and I feel like she said, I love you already. And I only know you since yesterday. It doesn't even sound right, but I know it's only God. She said, and my daughter, like she usually so up under me, like she is gone. Her daughter was like, Miss Fellows, I have a YouTube channel and I think this will be a great space for me to do a video for my YouTube channel. Honey, she did 3 videos for her YouTube channel because she had 3 books. On her YouTube channel, she reads to kids. She's 6 years old. She said, hello, guys. This is Kiel. And I'm not at my regular house. I'm at my new friend's house. I said, it's the healing house. And then she just got her book. She said, today we're going to read Junie B. Jones. This is a long book, but I'm just going to read one part. And she read one part. And then she said, okay, I'm finished filming over there with those roses. Now I want to go film in the podcast room. Can you move the camera over there? And so then I moved the camera. And then she said, okay, I'm going to do one more part. She said, this is part 1. This is part 2. And now I'm going to do part 3. And then she came back. She said, okay, guys, I'm back for part 3. And she read her stuff. And she said, okay, I'm going to tell my mom to put them on YouTube now. Okay. It says, brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended But one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forward to those things which are ahead, I press toward the goal for the prize of the upward call of God in Christ Jesus. We're going up on a Tuesday, on a Sunday. I don't think there's anything else I can say. I think that God is present and has left an indelible message today. We going up. We already up. We already up because we have shown and proved that we trust God with our entire lives. And we know that no matter what it is that you might be experiencing, that God will work it out. Hey. Does anybody have anything they want to add before we go? Yes, we are in alignment with the position we are in. Go ahead, Noreen.
Thank you for sharing that testimony. It's always encouraging, right? Because everybody's got stuff going on. So to hear such a powerful testimony is even more encouraging for what we are all facing.
Yes.
And I also wanted to mention, like at the workshop yesterday, like what you said, it was powerful. So, and you said yourself, we're doing it again. So
Again,
I
don't
didn't
miss,
even have to say it. I
don't,
didn't.
don't miss the next one, honey. Don't miss the next one. You don't want to miss the next one.
I'm looking forward to it. So it was really nice doing it yesterday with you.
Absolutely, absolutely. So today we have Tori's event. Sucks. What is it? What is it called? Becoming Her. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna have to hitchhike, I think, but we gonna figure it out.
Well, oh, but you live on 20.
I do.
I don't think we're coming up 20 because we're going to Kennesaw.
Yeah.
But I do have I'm riding in the sprinter, so might have to and I got a little billboard, so I'm gonna go to my billboard before the event. So we might be able to like maybe get you to the billboard so you can get in the sprinter with me. That could work.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
Okay.
we'll talk logistics.
Okay. Let's talk logistics, honey.
All
I
right.
like it. I like it. I'm so grateful and excited. So that's the next event. So Noreen was yesterday. So now today is all about Tori Newben and her speaking engagement, billboard. Listen, what? All in the same day. How many outfits we need? Cause that sounds like an outfit change situation. I don't know. We definitely got to talk logistics.
No, I'm just wearing my all white.
Okay.
I'm gonna go out there, do some content, pop some champagne,
Ah,
make it real cutesy,
okay.
real
Well,
cutesy, and then
I'll bring the glasses and we could pour them together. You let
okay.
me, you let me be.
I don't drink the champagne, but we could toast.
Listen, well, I have some Martinelli sparkling champagne right here in the
Okay. Sounds like a game plan.
Okay.
Now it is gonna be a little bit earlier because I do have to
Of
be
course, of
at
course.
the space to set up my situation. So we'll talk.
But first of all, don't you know I'm always ready, so I ain't got to get ready. Come on, Jay.
Hello.
You know
You
my
probably
dress.
was ready this morning at 4 o'clock.
And listen, you already know my dress and everything is already laid out, and you know I'm already. All I just got to do is switch.
Okay. I love it. I love it.
What's this? You talking about me? That's ready every morning at 8 o'clock. So what we talking about? So I'm ready. And the car situation, the girl already got the car, so she ain't gotta come get it. She already got it. So I'm free to move about. So I am so grateful and so excited. Does anybody have anything? Oh, what we got? We got Tori today. The Sister Circle is on Tuesday. This time Bring a friend, bring a friend, bring a friend. It was so good last week. It'll be so good this week. It will be available in this very same Zoom room. So if you can't come in person, you just come to the same Zoom room that you come to every day. So don't be confused. No new links, same space. And then on the weekend, it's Yolanda's block party. And then the following week is the Wrestle Center. I might have to stream to the Zoom room some of the stuff or online or something. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out that logistic. Like maybe like I'm gonna come on at a certain time and yeah, because this about to be the stuff they doing. Yeah, it's about to be a situation. And they telling everybody, and we have Dr. Darlaina Rose as our host. You know what that means? I'm gonna need 14 content creators in the building because I'm gonna need to create content because that's gonna be my speakers reel because I'm about to say some stuff. That's probably gonna be a couple outfit changes too. So it look like different days. But I'm grateful and I'm excited for what we are getting to do together in this moment. I know that all of it is only God, and I can only give God the glory for how things are unfolding. So I thank you all for your extended programming attention. So with that being said, Dr. Long, will you please give us our amazing prayer for this day?
Wow, I love it. I just love it. Don't give up, don't give in, give it over to the one within. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, you all ready?
Yes.
I'm blessed going in.
Blessed going in.
If I don't hear Noreen, it feels like I don't hear nobody. Come on. I'm blessed going out.
Out.
Now I messed myself up. I'm blessed going in, I'm blessed going out.
I'm blessed
I'm blessed in the city.
David in the city.
I'm blessed in the field.
David in the field.
I'm always in the right place at the right time.
Always in the right place at the right time.
With the right people.
With the right people.
Doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing.
For the right reasons.
For the right reason.
And everything's in divine order.
And everything is in divine order.
As Jabez says, bless us indeed.
As Jabez says,
bless us indeed.
Expand our territory.
Expand our territory.
Extend an open hand of favor to us.
Extend an
open hand of favor to us.
That we may do no harm.
That we may do no harm.
And we let go and let God.
We let go.
We let go and let God.
Then we go with the flow.
With the flow.
Go with the flow.
And let the blessings and the money roll in.
Let the blessings
and the money
roll in.
Call it from the north, south, east, and west.
From the north,
south, east, and west.
From above and beneath.
From above and beneath.
From known and unknown sources.
From
known and unknown sources.
Tell us about our money, darling.
We have supernatural unlimited money, sowing supernatural unlimited seeds.
And we live and give out of God's overabundance, so we never run out.
Never.
We always have more than enough.
Always
have more than enough.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything our heart desires.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our hearts to do for others.
More than enough to do anything God puts on our heart to do for others.
We have big money to spend, big money to lend, and bigger money to keep.
We have
We
big
have
money to
big money
spend,
to spend, big
Big
money to
money,
big money to
lend,
lend,
and
bigger money.
big money to
and
keep.
to
Yeah.
keep.
Because
Because
our
our
bank
bank
is
is
in
in heaven.
And heaven on earth.
where the branch banks, where the money's coming out.
Where's the
Amen.
branch bank? Where's the spout? Where the money
About
comes
where the
out?
money's coming out.
Where it's
That's
coming out.
right. So
He said, please.
God can trust us. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I said, Noreen said, please keep my grandson Zechariah in your prayers. Yes, we will.
Yes.
So we,
Absolutely. We have all the children, every offspring, write out their names. So when I get there, I want a list of the names that we're praying for.
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
The Hallelujah sisters like to shout it out. Okay.
Okay, done.
that's right.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. Have an amazing day on purpose. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Okay, car lady. $1 million rental. I love it. I gave my car back. I want them 35 cars sending me $1 million. I'd like that.
Yes.
And you ain't driving none of them.
Nope.
All right, Lord.
Right, Lord. Amen. Bye, everybody.
Amen.
That's unknown sources right there.
Yes, it is.